Just woke up, getting on a plane in a few hours. But first, let's do our makeup. Welcome back, everyone. Today's video I'm excited to do, it is going to be a get ready with me, and not just any get ready with me. Is it a get ready with me using my friend Angie'S makeup bag? So I am doing a bunch of indie makeup in today's video using some fun products. I have some Juvias place. I have the new Oden's palette, their new holiday launches that are coming out. I've actually been visiting Angie in Austin, Texas for nearly a week. We do have some videos up. We have new makeup releases on her channel. We do have a get ready with us on my channel answering some of your questions. So I will have all of that linked down below. And then I was just kind of thinking, you know, she has her whole setup here. I was like, I might as well just film another video. I've been here for so long. And so she had the idea to do a full face using her makeup and using a bunch of indie makeup, which I thought was a great idea. So that being said, let me zoom you in and we'll get started. It was so fun, like, filming in someone else's space and getting used to their stuff, because it's like her camera, her lighting, her monitor. I'm like, hey, who? Her desk, her makeup. I just took over. I'm just taking everything over. The dogs are my best friends. It's been a great trip. So I just put on my sunscreen. I just used some Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. So I have just some of my like complexion products here, but I did want to use the Fenty Beauty Stick Foundation because I know Angie loves this one. So I have the shade 7. I bought this at Sephora recently. So I did do a shop with me vlog when I was in Vegas, but they didn't quite have everything that I wanted. So when I got to Austin, we somehow ended up at a Sephora, and I bought this one, and I've been wearing it the last few days, and I really do like it. You know, Angie was saying like how well it blends and all of that, and it really does. It is super easy to blend onto the skin. I got shade matched at the YouTuber event in LA, so I knew that I was going for shade 7, and I think it's a pretty good shade match. My nose is a little bit sunburned. I went to a University of Texas football game on Saturday. Today's Tuesday. I went on Saturday, and I looked at the weather, and it said it was going to be like cloudy and overcast all day, and I was like, perfect. I actually just got a new tattoo. I'm not going to be able to pull my sleeves up. I'll insert a photo. I got a new tattoo on my arm, like right here, and I mean, I should have brought something to cover it, but I didn't. And I was like, oh, it's fine. It's like, you know, going to be overcast all day. No big deal. The sun came out within like an hour, and it was just beating down on us. And I was like, oh no. So we ended up having to like run to like the concession stand, and they gave me foil. So I could wrap my tattoo in foil, but I could just feel, I mean, obviously I had put sunscreen on, but after a few hours I was like, yep. So my nose is still pretty red, and then I can tell like I'm starting to peel a little bit on my forehead, but the game was so much fun. I've had such a excellent trip, and did so much. Like, we did not... Angie's in the corner like, gonna use the Haus Labs concealer. We both bought this at Sephora as well. I have the shade Light Medium Peach. But yeah, we've done a little bit of everything on this trip. I feel like I've seen so much of Austin, and yeah, it's been great. Even just like from going out to all the restaurants, boating, shopping, a football game. I mean, it has been such a fun trip, but I do actually hop on a plane in just a couple of hours. So I got up and I was like, I need to hit the ground running because I got to get this makeup done, get this filmed. I want to do just a little bit of work before I leave. And by a little bit of work, I also mean shopping. More shopping. Listen, I have a hat that one of my girlfriends bought me for my birthday, and it says I'm the problem. I'm just going to give that to Angie. Like, I'm just going to gift that to her. That's going to be my...
I'm an enabler.
Yes, you're an enabler. I literally, like, I woke up and I come into the office. I'm like, good morning, sunshine. She's like, oh, hey, I picked out a dress for you. I was like,
but you bought it.
But I bought it. And three other things. I bought it. So I'll have, maybe I'll do like a fashion haul coming up because I bought a couple of things here. And then I bought some dresses from ASOS. But one was really pretty. And we were talking about in our get ready with me that we did, someone said like, what would we like to see the other person wear? And for me, Angie wanted to see me wear a pencil skirt. So she picked out a dress that is like a pencil skirt on the bottom, but then it's also like my style on top. Like it's kind of like a cutout, like bandeau situation. It's super cute. And I would definitely wear it in Las Vegas. Heck, I would wear that in Austin. I didn't feel like I got too many weird looks with my clothes. Sometimes I get worried because like in Vegas, no one cares what you wear. And I always think it's funny because a lot of times when I go out, me and like my friends will be wearing like completely like different styles, but again, like it just doesn't matter. But sometimes I get nervous when I go to other places because even when I went to LA one year, I was with my girlfriend Alex and we put on dresses and went out and we were so uncomfortable with like the looks and the comments. We literally went back to our hotel room and changed. Like I was like, we are not in Vegas anymore. I just want to go home. But I felt like Austin. I mean, I didn't wear anything like super crazy, but like I remember that woman, you said a woman like on the street was complimenting my outfit and I didn't even hear. I felt so bad. I feel like I would wear that here because it was fun. And because now I have to come back. Gotta come back. Well, mostly just to film in your setup. It's really the only reason why I would come back for sure. Not because we also started Star Wars. But I'm a little confused. So we watched episode 4? Okay. So we watched number 4 the other day, but I was invested. I was curious what was going on. I was understanding what was happening. It was funny because like every once in a while like music would play and I'm like, oh wait, I recognize that song. Except for me, I thought Lucas and Leia were getting married. Yeah, Princess Leia. I thought they were getting married at the end because she was like wearing white and she looked really fancy and everyone seemed really excited. So I was like, oh cool, a wedding. And then Ricardo and Angie were just laughing at me and I was like, think I'm wrong there. So now I have to come back so we can watch some more because apparently there's like 8 million that we need to watch. I used the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch in Pound Cake on my under eyes, and then I'm going to use my Lawless Beauty Powder. I'm not used to having a monitor, so I'm like,
I can't believe your phone.
Hey girl, what you doing? But I will have a vlog of Austin coming. Honestly, there's going to be so many clips. I've been here. There's going to be so many clips. I've been here for so long and we've done so many things. I did post a short form on TikTok and Instagram. I'll probably throw it up on YouTube as well as a short. And it's the night that we went to a Barbie speakeasy. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I love that they still have a Barbie speakeasy. I felt like after the, I don't know, second week of the Barbie movie being released, Las Vegas was like, nope, shut it down. Move on to the next thing. So they still have the Barbie speakeasy, which that was fun. Okay, so we're going to jump into some of the new stuff. Okay, or some of Angie's stuff. So I have the Juvias Place bronzer. This one is in medium. And you have 2 bronzers in here. Okay, so do you mix them or do you use one?
Sometimes I mix them. One has a little bit more red undertone and the other one's a little bit more yellow. So
okay,
maybe the one at the bottom would be better.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so I'm going to use the one on the bottom here. I haven't tried these bronzers yet, so we're just going to try out this bronzer. I'm going to look great on my flight. Well, I mean, I haven't finished my makeup yet, so like we can't, but I don't usually fly in a lot of makeup, but I'm going to be showing up in a full face today and also cowboy boots. I will be showing up in cowboy boots because it just felt right to buy a pair. And Angie and I went to a place called South Congress, and it's just like, you know, a street with a bunch of shops and restaurants and all of that. They had these different boot stores, and I was like, yeah, you know, like go in, check it out, whatever. They were packed. They were packed full of people, and like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely was not that. And then you could also, they had like hats there too, and they had someone doing like, there was like steam happening and they were doing these like ribbons around the hats. I was like, what in the world? So yeah, I was not ready for that, but I bought a pair of like denim sparkly boots when we were at a Zara, and I just thought it was so funny to go into the Zara because I was like, this looks nothing like Las Vegas. Like Las Vegas is a lot of, I don't know, like more like going out outfits, a lot of sparkliness happens in Zara. But here they had cowboy boots and I bought them. And I'm already near the weight limit, so I have to wear them. I have to wear them on the plane. So that bronzer, I think, looks very pretty. Love me some bronzer. Honestly, I can't even remember what I was saying because we took a little break and Angie was like filming, like recording some swatches. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm gonna get back to Las Vegas and just sleep because we have been, like I said, it's been like a pretty non-stop trip, but it's been so much fun. I'm sad to go home today, but you know what I almost just said? I'm excited to see my dog. That's interesting. Really almost said I'm excited to see my dog. Well, you know, I'm excited to see my friends, and excited to kind of like, I was telling Angie that I feel like now I can jump back into the real world. Like, after Aries passed, wasn't doing so well, and just kind of was like, let yourself not do well, and you know, all the things. But I feel like being able to do this trip and, you know, a longer trip and all of that, this was kind of like my, okay, this is where you change the channel, like, and this is where you really get back to it. And especially there's so much coming up. You know, we have Black Friday. Not only is that like a busy time for videos and you know, like being able to work with brands, like I have a few like Black Friday videos. I want to do like some gift guide videos, but then also with my own brand, like I'll be running like a sale. We have some new products for end of year coming out, so it's just like a busy time. So I need to be able to get back into the swing of things, and I feel like I'm going back to Vegas with a better vision. What did you wait?
You remember that big package that came yesterday?
Yes.
And I was like, what is this? They delivered the dress hanging.
Wow.
I got a dress from Neiman Marcus, and they were not kidding with the delivery.
I thought you bought like a table.
I know.
Or like a desk or something.
Neiman Marcus, 10 out of 10.
Wow, 10 out of 10 Neiman Marcus. Isn't that exciting? Okay, for blush, I'm using the Iconic London. This is super beautiful. This one is, this is Kissed by the Sun. Multi-use cheek glow in Playtime. And it's sparkly. This looks so beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm going to be a whole vibe on the plane. Especially, I think I'm going to do green eyeshadow. Love this for me. Ashley's watching right now being like, yes, girl, green eyeshadow. Yes. Wasn't Ashley's text so funny last night?
I was giggling in bed, and Ricardo was like, what are you doing? I was like snickering.
Ashley was watching our video that we did, and I'm in the Star Wars shirt, and she was saying how I didn't deserve to wear the Star Wars shirt, and then Angie was like, no, but we watched it, so Ashley was like, okay, then I'll let it slide for now, and then I called her a Wookiee at one point.
I am disappointed. Ashley, I'm disappointed that when she said I love you, that you did not answer back, I know. You have not seen that in the movies yet, but Ashley knows.
Oh.
I am disappointed, Ashley.
Oh. Called out. Called out. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Oh my, I keep putting blush on my nose. Samantha, you're already sunburned. You don't need blush on your nose. I did it the other day too, and I immediately I was like, why are you doing this? This blush is really beautiful though. I love the shimmeriness to it. Ooh. That is very pretty. I guess I could probably do my brows at some point, huh? That would be a fun thing. Got a fresh new Lawless Brow pencil. Love that for me. Since I used up my old one and I took it on my trip to LA and it was out, and I was like, thankfully I always travel with 2 brow pencils. Otherwise, that would have been pretty embarrassing. Brows are done. I'm so happy to have the Lawless pencil back in my life because it just makes them super quick and easy. So now I'm going to jump into the eyeshadow palette, and I'm using a new one from Oden's Eye. This is the Snow Dream palette. So this collection will be launching on the 10th. I'm not exactly sure when this video will be going up, but they are coming out with 2 new palettes for holiday, and they are also re-releasing last year's palettes, which I'm really excited for because they were beautiful. So there's going to be 4 options to choose from Oden's Eye. This palette is so nice, and I think I want to use this green right here. I feel like this green has really been calling my name. I also do like this green, but I also like this gold up top here. I also like this purple. I like this green. I like this gold. Okay. Well, we can't use them all on our eyes, but, you know, we'll figure it out. So nice filming here. There's a Sigma switch right in front of me already. Love the Sigma switch. Can't go anywhere without it. I use the EO3 from Singe Beauty first. And Amament is this shade name. And we're just going to start to put this really just all over the eye. I feel like that's what sounds like a good time. But once I saw this green, because I opened both palettes, because this collection arrived to me right before, like probably 2 hours before I left Las Vegas. And I was like, oh, that's eye! But then when I got here, of course, Angie had them. So I had to open them up and I saw the green and I was like, yes, please, yes. But I think I was saying that I'm going to be flying in my cowboy boots because I think they would be in part of what would put me over the weight limit. We're like really trying not to do that. But I felt like I had to buy some cowboy boots here, and now I'm obsessed with them. I ended up just like continually wearing them. I wore them to the Texas game, but they're comfortable. And I was saying in, I think it was the video that Angie and I did for my channel, I'm trying to embrace more like low heels because I feel like my back hurts every time I wear high heels these days. I'm like, oh, okay, Samantha. So I got some more low heels in my life, but I just feel like you can wear them with like anything. So I'm super pleased to have them, and I have a friend who moved to Nashville recently, so I really want to schedule time to go visit her, probably like for a week. I'm probably going to go to Nashville for a week as well. Alex is going to be like, what? You're doing what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm coming for a whole week, so what's up? But I was like, I have to have cowboy boots for Nashville because that's all I see Alex wearing, so like have to have them. But now I really want to find another pair, and I'm on the hunt for like low boots because these ones are not quite to my knees, but they're a little bit taller. But I want low boots and I want them in white. That's my new thing. So we're going to be on the hunt for those, and I'm just going to embrace my cowgirl era. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I also need to buy a few more things for my Ireland trip because that is coming up so soon. Today's what, the 7th? Oh my gosh. So I leave December 26th to go to Ireland for 10 days. I'm so excited. This is a group travel trip, and you can still book. We still have people booking like so last minute, which is funny to me because I didn't think people would really book like last minute, but I guess it also makes sense of like, because we, you know, this came out like in July, and yeah, I guess it makes sense that sometimes people like don't exactly know their schedule or aren't sure, and then time gets a little bit closer and they're like, wait,
one of my neighbors said that she's going.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know
so
her name?
for her. No, but I can figure it out.
That's so cool.
I'm like, oh, I'm so much fun.
That's so awesome. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to meet her. I'm going to use Hugs and just put this all over the lid. Yeah, so one of Angie's members is coming on the trip, and then a bunch from the, you know, I say Sam Squad, a bunch from the Sam Squad are coming, and I just think it's going to be so much fun. And I actually just had a meeting with the travel agency that kind of put everything together. So I'm the like host, if you will, of the trip. And then the tour company is the one that like put everything together and plans everything, the itinerary, like books everything, all of that. And they just got back from they did a Halloween trip over to Ireland. So I had a meeting with them yesterday, and the woman was saying how like by the end of the trip, like people were very emotional of just like what a great experience it was, and able to meet and like make actual friendships with the people that they met on the trip. And I was saying to her that I feel like it will be a pretty emotional time. I think for me, it's going to be very emotional because, you know, a reason why I said yes to the trip was because I knew that my dog wasn't going to be here. She was diagnosed with cancer in May, and, you know, she made it 5 months, which was a lot longer than she was, you know, supposed to. But to make it to the end of the year, I knew that probably wasn't going to happen. And I've already, you know, I've been saying how I'm having a hard time like being alone and being in my apartment. So being able to do 10 days in Ireland is just going to be like such a great experience for me. And I love travel, but this is also such a different way of being able to connect with my community more than doing videos, more than doing live chats, more than doing live Zooms, anything along those lines, like actually doing an experience like this. And I feel like I'm gonna start to cry already, but I'm just really looking forward to the experience and meeting everyone and going through something like this together. And a lot of the women who are going on the trip, you know, haven't done something like this either. And it's a really cool travel opportunity for them. And I'm just really excited for everyone. But I was telling the woman, I was like, I have a feeling that there's going to be a few of us that are quite emotional, but me for sure. So I'm just really looking forward to it. And I always have it linked in my description box. Or if you have any questions or like want to reach out personally, like I fully understand that it's a big commitment. You know, it's a 10-day trip. It's international. It's over New Year's. So we get to celebrate New Year's together and all of that. So if anyone has questions or just wants to feel like a little bit more comfortable, I am truly texting with people. Like you can send me your phone number and I will text you and talk to you about it. Just because I want anyone who does go to feel super comfortable. We do live Zooms. I think we have one in like 2 days. Like we do live Zooms with each other so we can get to know each other. We've been helping with like packing, like sending links of this is what I'm bringing. This is my, you know, converter for the electrical outlets and things like that. So it just feels like once we do get there, you know, it'll feel like people already kind of know one another, which I think will be really helpful. Angie's got me on like so many of these fun waters because I'm just boring and I just drink like plain waters. This is a seltzer aid. Ooh, it's tart cherry lemon. It's really good. My voice is like giving up on me. It's like, no girl. Shh. And I filmed a voiceover. I did this like short form video of our day in Austin and my voice is pretty rough, but it ends with, then the night took a turn. I don't really know what happened, but thanks for the memories, Austin. Whoo, that night was it was sure a night. I'm gonna take this darker brown and just do like a little bit of liner action, like not too much, but I just want to do a little, just like a tiny little bit on the lash line. So I don't even really want to like wing it out. I just want to just a little something. And I'm going to take that same shade with the liner brush and just add that to my lower lash line. I really like the Oden's eyeshadow quality. I mention it as one of my favorites. Oh, I do have my affiliate code with them. It's just Samantha. So when the holiday palettes release, if there's anything that you're interested in grabbing, whether it's last year's palettes, I think from last year it was I want to say it was the Merry Christmas palette that I used the most. And I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to mix the green and then this brown. I'm not used to a monitor flipping everything around. And then I'm going to smudge those on the lower lash line. It's a very Samantha look with just, you know, the two shadows on my eyes, but we are just getting on a plane today. I'm not doing anything super crazy. But my flight here was super quick and it was only like half full, so I ended up having a whole row to myself. So I actually just took my computer out and edited a video the whole time, but I had like everything like on like piled on the seat next to me. I was like, this is great. So I don't know if I'll be that lucky again this time around, but it was a quick, like, just over a 2-hour flight. The time change is going to get me, though, because it's a 2-hour difference between here and Vegas. So I feel like I just now am settling into Austin time, and then I'm going to have to go back to Vegas time, and I'm going to be all confused. Good to be home. And I'll be home for a while, and then we have so many fun things coming up. Like, this weekend is going to be so wild. I think I'm going to film it. Like, I think I'm going to vlog it because it's just going to be so crazy. Like, we're doing a staycation, a girl staycation at Green Valley Ranch. And then, so we're creating content for them. Saturday, we have a party brunch. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the party brunch. I've been doing so many party brunches recently, but we'll have to see, like, what it is that they, like, if they need we've already done 2. So I'm like, what other content do you need? So possibly, and then doing something so different on Sunday. I can't say anything yet, but it's gonna be different. But once I can say it and get approval to put it in the vlog, I will be doing so. For my mascara, I'm nearly out of some of my favorites, so I've just been doing kind of like a combo. So I'm gonna do the Maybelline Sky High on my bottom lashes and the Fantasize One Size on my top lashes. Honestly, if I had your filming set up, I'd film all day. Like, I wouldn't stop filming.
It's very easy.
I would just be
just
here.
Sit down, it's not, you know it's always gonna look the same.
Yeah.
There's never gonna be any surprises.
For me, I'm like always moving because I put my camera on like the tripod, but then I move the tripod all over the place because I'm vlogging. So I'm like, half the time my tripod's outside.
Like, this camera is like, I could literally glue it to the floor because it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. We also have F1 coming up in Las Vegas. I think that's going to be a super interesting weekend. So that's not this weekend, but next. So F1, honestly, I'm not very familiar with it. Is anyone familiar with it? It's like racing cars. Vroom, vroom. There is going to be a lot of events happening in Vegas, a lot of like pop-ups and parties. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I have no idea what I'm wearing. I actually ordered a couple things from ASOS this morning, thanks to Angie picking me out some outfits. So I added some that I felt like could maybe work for F1 weekend. So I'm excited for that. I think it'll be interesting and different. The strip looks insane right now, though. Like, if you're coming to Vegas right now, I apologize. Maybe don't stay on the strip. You know, I am a fan of Fremont Street. I know not everybody is, but that's like old Las Vegas. I really like it. There's some resorts that don't have like resort fees. It's a lot cheaper down there. I really like Fremont Street. Or like Summerlin is a good option, like Red Rock. Green Valley Ranch is a good option. It's just really hard to move around the strip right now. It looks so different because they have to, like, these F1 cars are racing on the strip. So like the strip has to be closed. They have to make it suitable so they can actually race the cars. They have to put like the grandstands in there. It's pretty wild. I feel like locals are kind of getting to the point of like, what's going on with our city? But it'll be interesting once the weekend comes. I'm very curious to see if it will be a success in Vegas because I know they've actually done Austin. Austin was just a few weeks ago. And they've done like Miami, but yeah, we'll see how it goes down in Vegas. And then we have a holiday party for creators happening in Vegas in early December, which I'm so excited for. Angie's gonna be there for it. Ooh, Heather, Kelly Gooch, obviously Simbri, she's my partner for Creators and Friends. Lauren Made Beauty. It's gonna be so much fun to see everybody. Lisa's going. I think Lori's going. I think Michelle just texted me the other day that she can't make it, and I don't think I responded to her because I think I was at the football game. So she's probably like, hello, Samantha.
Girl.
So sorry, Michelle. Pretty much after that, it's just all focused on Ireland. I haven't done like a big international trip in a minute, so like my suitcase, what I'm bringing, it's gonna be so fun. And then my family's gonna come out before so we can like celebrate Christmas together. So I'm gonna be excited to see them. But for my lips, I'm going to do the Unearthly Cosmetics lip liners. Let's see. Do I want to do... I might do the... let me swatch these. So this one is brown. This is in Cafe. The monitor flips thing. I kind of want to do the brown. I've been very into brown lip liners recently. Don't know what that's about. That's a pretty brown too. I like it. And that was very smooth. Okay. And then she also gave me an LH Cosmetics gloss. This is the Infinity Gloss in Dusty Rose. Just the words Dusty Rose just gets me excited. She's glossy. That is super pretty. I like that a lot.
That combo is really good.
Right? I like that. And the green shadow. Ooh, pretty. That blush is super stunning though.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that blush.
Did I not show you that at Sephora? And I was like, I think
Yeah, yeah, you did. Yeah, that was like one of the first things too that we saw when we walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's take the hair down. I slept with my hair up last night, so see how it looks
Let's
today.
call it volume.
Oh, right, yeah. Even though the Austin humidity has made my hair quite frizzy. All right, so after that, this is my full face. Lots of indie makeup using Angie's makeup bag, and I really like how everything turned out. Again, I've really been enjoying the Fenty foundation stick. I like how quick and easy it is. The Haus Labs concealer I think has been looking really good. Again, the blush, super pretty. Honestly, I did grab out the REM highlight, but I feel like with the blush, I really don't even need it because you can see, like, you can already see the highlight on my cheeks. The Juvias Place bronzer, super easy to blend. I thought it looked very natural on the skin. I'm so excited for these new Oden's Eyes palette. If you would want to see a look with the second palette as well, please do let me know. And then this lip combo, I think looks beautiful. I feel like I'm ready to fly. I mean, I'm not ready to fly. Oh, man. I'm not ready to go sit at an airport and then go on a plane. But, yeah, I will be looking quite nice for this flight. I hope everyone enjoys the green eyeshadow and the denim sparkly cowboy boots, because that's how I'm showing up to the Austin airport. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Ooh,
Crushed it. Yeah, baby.